I'm ready.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. I am Matthew, and I will be your host and GM for tonight's game. Joining me around my virtual table tonight are Dyto, Kenny, and Steven. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with our sponsor, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove the background entirely, or even put your favorite picture up as your background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use coupon code RANDOM, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral links in the chats and shows. You can also keep up to date on everything we do here on the Random Rhapsody Network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_rhapsody, and on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody. And those are announcements. So, join us as we return to the world of Loroupa and investigate a draconic cult wreaking havoc throughout Hyrule. Hi guys, we're back. So, if you don't know already, the way we do our recaps here is we offer up the Random Rhapsody coin. Whoever gets this coin gets to have one reroll for the session, which also means if I do it, I get the coin. And you guys want me to have that today?
Absolutely not.
I mean, it's like, what are we doing today? Nah. But, yeah, do the recap if you want it.
Alright, I guess I will. I had to think for a little bit because it's been a while since we've all seen your lovely faces. Last time, we are continuing along the road following the cult on the trail. Along the way, we did run into Gerbil the Gnome, or Gemma, I think is her actual name.
Gemna.
Gemna. I seemed to be trying to get a little bit of information out of the party, but we weren't exactly too receptive to a random stranger trying to juice us for info, so we were kind of like, get out of here. I think Griffin did notice that she had a fancy erudite conclave tattoo, though she either didn't know who Tomas was or pretended not to know. Either way, very suspicious. We also found a very suspicious deer, who is shiny and golden, and apparently that's not how deer are supposed to be. Murzol's learning things about these land animals. Found out it's actually a guy who has been cursed. So now he's kind of traveling with us as we are headed towards a bigger town where maybe we can find someone to uncurse him.
Yeah. Yeah. That is what happened. So there's a coin. Be sure to use it. Otherwise, it fades away into the aether. And at the end of the session. But yeah, we return to our journey. It would be like where we left off was right after Griffin talked to Gemna a little bit more, trying to probe her for information, really, about or not, just try to get a, like, hey, we know the Conclave 2. What are you doing here?
Just give him a chance,
Yeah,
to have a decent conversation, not be all squirrely about it.
To which she didn't bite. But yeah, your guys are, the caravan has stopped off for the night to rest. Is there anything else anyone wanted to do tonight?
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
You're right.
One Mississippi. That's right, I forgot. We also found out the cult murdered one of the guys who was staring at their treasure.
Oh yeah. The past couple of days, you've noticed a couple people are suddenly missing. Don't know how that happened.
Suspicious.
Yeah, you came out of what town was it? Port Hathaway, watching a grieving family taking away someone, and have noticed over the past couple days that there's a couple more missing people.
Shady bastards. Yeah, so Murzol's just keeping an eye on that.
Yeah.
Griffin is driving the cart.
Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah. This next morning after Griffin, you've talked to Gemna. As you guys have gathered your meal and have sitting down to eat before the day starts, Gemna would approach you guys and just kind of has a finger over her mouth as she kind of like, can I see your bowl of porridge for a second?
Griffin just looks over to Murzol like, I already gave this one a shot.
And she already gave me a shot, so...
Yeah, she looked at you guys just like, giving a trust me look.
One of our who's biting this one.
I have this image of like Murzol and Griffin just giving each other this look of like, yeah, no, hand over to Venus like, you're up.
Yeah, alright, fine. Do whatever weird shit you gotta do.
Yeah. She'll take your bowl and kind of pull a dagger out and just poke some prods in it for a little bit until she hits something and pulls it out, and there's like this tiny bead on the end of her dagger. She hands you back your meal and this cultist have done something. Sliver a bone, enchanted, so once you swallow it, it slowly uncurls inside you. I suspect likely in all of your breakfasts. And then she just gets up and starts walking away and just adds, let's talk this evening.
Do you want to kill them all now, or... How long do we really want to wait this out?
Yeah. And she flicked the bone, and as you over into the grass, and as you watch it, it does uncurl, and just spikes grow out of it.
That could
That
do
looks
that.
delicious.
Griffin is now fully like bare hand fingers just digging around in his porridge, trying to see if there's more of those things in there.
Roll an
Just gonna
investigation.
stick to dried meats from now on.
I mean, do we have to kill them? Like, can we just be friends?
All right, DM.
Yeah, safe to say you don't even find porridge in your bowl, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's gone.
Why do I have cream of mushroom soup? Nobody just eats this. How? Why?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think friends is exactly the way to go with these folk. They're kind of, actively assholes. Which I know, I am also actively an asshole, but
But you're our active asshole.
in a charming way.
No.
Alright, well, I at least don't put bones in people's breakfast. Like some fucking prick.
Okay. So we had something, whatever the hell that was, in our food.
Yeah. Some sort of enchanted bone sliver, so she says.
An enchanted bone sliver. So Griffin is skeptical.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and hear what she has to say later.
Yeah. It was a little suspicious to just be like, oh, I saw this when somehow all of you missed it. Now you have to trust me because I saved your lives.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's like, oh, really? Because Griffin's seen like a magic trick on a street corner, right? Where like, oh, look, I found the card in the deck. It's the same kind of thing.
I mean,
right?
You're free to make an insight check to see if you trust that she actually saw this.
Okay, that's much better than the first roll tonight. So
with 13, she could have planted it herself. You do kind of look around, and you see a couple of the cult members that kind of keep looking at you guys, but are trying to keep it down low. Not very well. So it's kind of a toss up. Like she could have very well planted this and just showed it to you guys and yeah, as you said, but these are also cultists that obviously don't like you guys. And a couple of you have been seen, or at least were noticed looking at the treasure when it fell over. So, it's really a toss-up.
I would wonder why they don't like us, because I'm a pretty likable person. And then she looks at Murzol.
Yeah. Venus is thinking, like, and I imagine she goes to ask, like, why don't they like us, and Murzol is just actively
mean mugging her.
just
flipping off the cultists.
As you flip them off, they kind of like really hunker down and like just like, what? No, we weren't looking. We weren't looking. What do you mean?
That's what I thought of, you fucking cowards.
I'm familiar with that energy. I've been around chihuahuas before, so yeah.
Yeah, we're barky until someone actually looks at them. Then it's the fucking panic shakes.
Right. Yeah.
I guess we'll maybe not trust Gemna for now, but we'll tolerate her.
Yeah. As the rest of you, are you getting new food? Is my question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Griffin looks mournfully at his bowl of porridge.
I mean, hey man, you didn't find anything in there.
I am aware.
I can. Sorry. Um, Vivian has good berry.
Ooh. Yeah, that's clutch.
That way we don't have to. I also have purify food and drink.
Ooh.
So either or. One will not take up a spell slot.
Which one? Hang on.
Wait, which one doesn't take spell slots?
Yeah, those are both.
I can
one
ritually.
spell.
I can ritually cast purify food and drink.
I didn't realize that was a ritual.
All non-magical food and drink within 5 feet, a 5-foot radius sphere, centered on a point of your choice, within range, which is 10 feet, is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. I don't know if that thing was a poison or a disease.
I mean, you can make a just a Arcana check if you want. Or yeah, okay, that works.
16.
You can probably guess it's some sort of magical item, which means it wouldn't be considered a poison and disease.
Hey, we're gonna do a little. We're just gonna cast Goodberry, and we're all just gonna have. Vivian is just like gonna make it good with her chef feet. Is just gonna cook it up.
Make the good berry
sustain us
good
for a whole day. Yeah.
Good smoothies.
It turns into like a smoothie. Or like a hot tea. It's a hot tea.
That little berry turns into a.
Well, there's a bunch
smoothie.
of them.
Yeah, we can dress it up, you know.
No, I'm down for it.
I love the good smoothie idea. That's great. Is that spike whatever thing that she threw in the ground, is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's now fully uncurled and has it's just random jutting out spikes.
Okay. Looks like it would just screw up somebody's insides if they ate it.
Yeah, it would not be a fun time.
Yeah, but probably not in a state to be eaten now.
I mean, you probably could eat it. It's pretty small. I mean, you could potentially eat it. Murzol would definitely eat it.
So Griffin would like to make a show of like looking at this thing. Like those cultists are like side-eyeing us, right?
Oh, they're kind of at this point. They're kind of like
sure.
Nah, I'm not. But Murzol's also like flipped them off, so they're just like, no, we're not looking.
Griffin's gonna make a show and try to sleight of hand make it look like he ate it, and then just stare them down.
Sure, roll a sleight of hand check.
Not great. He fully drops it.
Yeah, you as you're kind of about to like do the little sleight of hand, your hand pokes it a couple times and it just drops on your lap. But I mean, who knows?
Griffin still makes it look like Griffin, aware that he's bungled it, is still making the intense eye contact. Like, yeah,
Crunch.
A little kid in the background just yeah, woohoo!
You're welcome, tiny person.
Well, yeah. Do we want to go about our day then?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Griffin is driving the car.
So, let me re-look at the rolls you guys made last time, because you've made the rolls for this week. An 18, cool. Alright, Yes, somebody please roll me a D8, let's say. This time.
3.
Can't.
3.
See, Dyto's not on camera, so she actually can't put the nose finger thing.
I realized that as soon as I like checked our cams, and I was like, "All right."
I guess it's a good thing I decided to roll anyways.
Hey, you know, I'm happy you rolled because you got the one I wanted you to roll this entire time.
It's like I knew neither of you
Yeah.
wanted to roll.
All right. So, as you guys make your way on, after this kerfuffle, you guys start going into these kind of woods that aren't mapped. Kind of thick and dense for not being mapped, but as you guys are getting deeper, you kind of notice that there's a lot more webs across these trees than there should be. Yeah. Someone roll me a perception check.
Vivian will roll perception.
Yeah.
This is not what Griffin is good at.
Yeah.
23.
Alright. You kind of, as you get deeper and deeper into this patch of woods, you're noticing a lot more webs, and like in these webs are these kind of packets of something that has been caught. And you also, coming around a bend, you see a couple giant spiders lying in wait. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative, is what I'm saying.
Now, Ark.
Now?
Now.
What's
Yeah, what if Vivian talks to the spiders? Cool.
They fortunately don't get to drop on you.
I mean, our initiative rolls are kind of saying that they do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just saw that.
We see them, but we don't really
I'm
care.
sorry, what was that?
Except for Venus. Venus is like, fuck this.
Venus is like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Nuh-uh.
About to end this man's whole career.
I was clicked, but it did not.
It's fine, I'll just add you on. Yeah, you see two of these kind of giant, almost horse-sized spiders, and then 3... I don't even know how to describe these things. Hey, the DMs that play with me. Yeah,
if you say dragon spider,
play with me. What is describe an air cap for me?
Gross.
Gross. All right, cool.
They're like weird little bulbous spider men.
Yeah.
Who are spiders.
They're
like,
strange.
imagine. Okay, you know how a drider is a drow and a spider?
Mm-hmm.
An ettercap is a jolly old gnome and a spider, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, horrifying.
Yeah.
Can we get the map for chat?
Oh, yeah. Well, so many tabs that I need to put up. Yeah, I need a... Oh, wait. Give me a second to put on daylight mode, because it is the daytime. And let's get some spook music on.
Do I need to re-roll my initiative so you can add it?
Yeah, I would... Well, actually, I can just... should be able to just add a turn.
I love this, like, Venus gets out ready to fight. And then we're all just like, you
I
got
rolled it again anyways, and it was still 21.
Yeah. Alright. Venus, you're up first.
And where are... Okay, the spiders are still,
at
like,
the top of the
kind of
map.
way in front of us.
Yeah. You've kind of noticed them as they're getting ready to pounce on a couple of the carts in front of you. And
I just have to do... Okay, 90, okay. Let's just, because it's so far away, I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
it's also not a good map for stream. Oh well.
At this one up here.
Yeah. Roll your attack.
21 to hit.
Yeah. 21 hits.
3 fire damage. 3 fire damage.
Yep.
Murzol, are you gonna go beat up some spiders?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Alright, well, you can do it, and I should have done my inspiring leader, but I didn't. So I'm sorry, guys. This is on me. But I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration as my bonus action to Murzol. As I berate myself for not hyping everybody up for this trip.
You just got a bit distracted by the weirdness of this morning.
Yes. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. It is a giant spider's turn now. Let's see, they're going to go back to there. Then they're going to they're gonna use their action to kinda spit out a web. And that's not within range, so at that horse right there.
Pay no attention to that.
Let me read disability real quick. Okay, yeah, it's attack roll and then it's a strength check from the horse. Character sheet. Strength check. Yeah. The horse gets hit by the web, but is able to break free from it before it gets restrained. And that's Spider's turn. Now the Ettercap, the weird thing. Oh, these are fun. Okay. They're also gonna make a web attack against that horse. That hits. That breaks free though. Oh wait, no, I'm reading this wrong. Oh well. It's not supposed to be a save after the hit.
It is for that horse.
For that horse, yeah. For those two hits, yeah. Alright. Web attack. Alright. Now I'm gonna actually do this right now. As I actually correctly read something. Another editor cap. Gonna make a web attack against front horse. You turn off auto and auto advantage. But 20.
Hey, we lost Steve.
What?
Steve just died.
Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, Hi, we're back. If we're ready to be back, anyway. Yeah. Did I do that guy's entire attack? I'm just gonna say I did. Alright. Next Eder cap. Just gonna 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright. Let's see. Alright, yeah, this Eder cap is kind of darting up to the horse, and it's starting to use its claws to kind of cut away at the binding that's keeping the horse on the cart. And it's taking its entire round to just start sawing at it. Alright. With that, it is Vivian's turn.
I don't really think that she wants to get off of the cart at this point, especially since our big, strong Murzol is right here.
Yeah.
Everything is too far away. I think she's going to hold a frostbite until something gets within range.
Alright. Holding a cantrip. Murzol, your turn.
Alright, well, fuck these guys in particular. So he'll head up his 30 feet, rage, and then I'm just gonna huck a hand axe at that Eder cap. The closest one.
I kind of forgot some of these guys should actually get a...
Yep.
Nice!
Does a natural 20 hit?
Actually, no.
Strange.
I know.
You know what? A natural 20 doesn't hit my wizard either.
Yes, yeah.
So that actually has one more in it because of savage attack. Well, okay. Roll 20. Fuck you too, I guess. That's 14 damage.
You did say it has one more in it, and they took you literally.
True, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, this because of the slasher feat, its speed is reduced by 10, and it has disadvantage on all attacks until the start of my next turn.
Start of your next turn.
And that's it.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to roll some initiative that I really should have rolled. So there's a lot of tokens on this map.
Yeah, I was looking at that. We got a lot of bystanders right now.
Yeah. Alright, they'll go in next turn. Griffin, it's your turn next.
Okay. Let's see. Light crossbow has a range of 80. Where am I at? 5, 10, 15, 20. I am in range of just taking a pot shot at this Eder cap. So I'm just going to shoot it. Still driving the cart, just taking pot shots.
Yeah.
Damn, boys.
Yeah, it's just...
So, fuck them spiders.
I've never been a better shot than I am right now.
Yeah, that's 8 points of piercing.
Yeah.
As a crossbow bolt just goes into one of its many arms.
Yeah. Unbothered, just sitting very relaxed. That's my turn.
Alright. With that, I actually got everyone in initiative. All of the people with, in the caravan were just stun locked for a second, going, ah. So. Yeah, Venus, you're up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna pot shot that spider again with another firebolt.
Go ahead.
Open the right character sheet. 24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
For 8 fire damage.
Has a giant burn on its side, and it's looking not great. But is that your turn?
Yes, that's gonna be my turn. I don't have any bonus actions I want to do right now.
It is the giant spider's turn. That's a -10 to its speed. Yep.
Just the outer cap, not the spider.
Oh, I thought you hit the spider.
No, I was aiming for that guy.
Oh. Give me 5 seconds then.
He's too close to the peoples.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Did 14 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I thought you were hitting the spider. Alright. There we go. Now it is the spider. The spider is not almost dead. Oh, that's a little too close. Rushing up to get to right there. And it's going to make a bite against you. Give me 5 seconds. I need to... There we go. Biting Murzol. 23 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6 piercing, and I need you to make a con save.
Alright. Well, I'm going to add my bardic to that.
I believe it's a D6.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, you.
That just happened, y'all. That's... Wow.
Wait, the coin. I'm using the coin to reroll in that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If I rolled another one, I was going to actually eat my router and leave.
Alright, so you don't take the 4 points of poison.
That was the best use of the coin right there.
Yeah. It's half damage on a set. It's successful, so it's still 2 points of poison.
Did that spider come within 60 feet
Of
Vivian?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get hit with that frostbite that she was holding.
Alright.
So con save for the spider.
It's a fail.
3 cold, and I think it's now slowed.
Yeah, it's frostbite, so it has disadvantage on its next attack, but
Okay, there's one that makes it go slow.
yeah, it's Ray of Frost that does that. Yeah, that's the spider's turn. It is now all of the commoners' turn. They're gonna start trying to get away.
Good call.
Yes, let's all panic and scatter.
Don't really have anywhere to go, but they're doing their best. That noble is gonna continue being on the cart, No, they're terrified. What am I talking about? Another Ettercap. They're gonna go right there. This one probably used its web. I mean, I think all of them did. So I'm gonna. Oh, well, it gets it back. So. Can't get there. It's gonna make a web attack at disadvantage. No, it's gonna make a web attack against you, Murzol. That's a 22 to hit.
These guys are really feeling it today.
So yeah, you are restrained, and you can use an action at your turn to try to get out. Giant spider turn. Going to right there. Because yeah, there's a guard right there. So 10 does not hit though. So yeah, the guard's just fighting it off. Ettercap. It's got a speed of 30, 10, 15, 20, right there, and this one's also gonna start sawing at the reins of the horse, trying to break it free. Okay.
Interesting.
Alright, this guy. There's a lot of people on this map, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, this one's gonna Sacred Flame the Ettercap. It's a dex save. Yeah, that's... does nothing. That's his turn. Guard. Gonna make an attack. Does nothing. Another Ettercap gonna use its another action to start sawing at these reins. This weird spellcaster that's has seemed to kind of became buddy with these cultists is up now. Oh, I like that spell. I feel like that spell. Alright. I'm gonna have to check to see if he can do this without hurting anyone. Give me a second. Yeah, he'd be okay, he can't really do that. He'd be hitting the cart as well. Well, at the very least, he's going to cast Scorching Ray. Two of them gonna target this Ettercap right there, and one of them at that giant spider that's attacking you, Murzol.
Nope.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. 6 points of fire for this for that giant spider, as he just kind of does a couple hand movements and 3 rays come out of his fingertips. Most of them missing, quite badly. All right, Vivian's up.
Vivian is gonna drop a moonbeam right on top of oh, let me change it. Right on top of this spider, missing Murzol.
Alright. That's
So probably like in this square right here.
Yeah, what is a 5-foot radius?
5-foot radius. Here, I'll post it. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Yeah. There's your moonbeam. You can move it where you like.
Yeah, right there's fine.
Yeah.
Can I move it to where it... No, I won't get it. I want to get this spider for sure.
Yeah. At the beginning of its turn, it will have to make that save.
Let me see if for healing. I just want to see if for healing thing is a bonus action.
Dream Druid? It might be. I will say, I don't think anyone really needs healing right now.
Nah.
Not that hit.
Okay. Barely.
Then I won't use it.
Yeah.
And that'll be Vivian's turn.
Alright. Murzol, you're up.
Alright. I don't want to waste an action to get out of this shit.
Yeah.
Could I storm aura myself in an attempt to try and burn off all of the webbing?
Does your storm? Would your storm aura be able to damage to
web? It would hit. I mean, it would essentially hit Murzol. I'm fine if I also have to take the damage, but it's funnier.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this storm real quick.
It's just a bolt of lightning that hits a creature of my choice.
Yeah, I would say because the web has its own hit points, so I would say sure, I would allow you to hit yourself and it also hit the web.
Alright, let's see if I can burn off. I can! Perfect 5. Alright, I would choose to fail, so I'll take all that 5.
Yeah. So yeah, you get struck by your own lightning bolt, and yeah, the webbing that's currently coating you is just kind of fizzles away in embers.
Alright, then I'm gonna move here and attack that other cap with Reckless.
That giant spider will get attack of opportunity.
Okay. Disadvantage because of frostbite.
Yeah. Natural 1.
So that will miss. And then 14 damage to the Eder cap.
Yeah. 14 damage.
I love when a stupid plan works.
Is that your turn?
That's it.
Griffin, your turn.
Griffin's gonna shout, "Hit him again!" And he's gonna use Commanding Strike and have Murzol swing again at the Ettercap.
I didn't even roll that advantage with Reckless. I'll do it this time now.
Yeah. Yeah, 27 hits.
I take another 18 damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's down.
Griffin is nonchalantly still driving the cart.
Oh, I forgot yet another character on.
Yeah, there's the grumpy-looking dude to the right. I was wondering about him.
Yeah, that's Jamna.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I didn't realize she was just ugly as sin too. So.
That's hilarious.
Hey. Hard for this woman. She's a gnome. She's shifty. Nobody trusts her. Also, she's fucking ugly.
Yeah. Oh. She's gonna get in next round, I guess.
Yeah, so it didn't matter this time. Murzol, don't forget you get another D8 anytime I give you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway. It's dead anyway.
Back to attack or damage?
Damage.
Yeah.
With that, Venus, you're up.
I am going to shoot a firebolt at that same spider.
Yeah.
And you gotta roll.
You rolled it 3 times.
Oh, it's not showing that it's rolling. Sorry.
Yeah. You rolled an 18 to hit and got 8 points of fire damage.
And then as a bonus action, I believe he is still in range. I am going to cast.
The giant spider is dead.
Okay,
Just so you know.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Murzol, which gives him a +2 to AC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, trying to hit me now, fuckers.
You get
He's
some shield
getting up there in the fray, and that will be my turn.
All right. Now it's Commoner's turn. They're gonna continue running. They're big spooked, you know? Alright. Another editor cap. Let's roll at D6. They do not get their web back. They're just gonna... They do not walk into the radiant light. Yeah, they're gonna make 2 attacks against you, Murzol. First is gonna try to claw you. That's a 15 to hit. Nope. Next they're gonna try to bite you. That's an 18 to hit.
Also, nope, thanks to the Shield of Faith.
Nice. Well, that's their turn then. Giant spider is going to bite at this guard. Actually, that's okay. Yeah, bite at this guard. 11 does not hit. It is Miss Gnome's turn.
Yeah, I gotta shout out that guard. That guard's doing fantastic up there.
Oh, she only has 25 feet of movement. What a nerd.
She's got a lot of legs.
Do you mean what a gnome?
Oh, girl, what are your spells, girl? She's gonna Ray of Frost at her cap. That's an 11 to hit, though. So that's a miss. That cap's dead. It's a cultist now. Going up to right next to you, Murzol. And is gonna try to inflict wounds on this Ettercap. That's a miss. These guys are doing great. Spear attack. Alright. Yeah. This Ettercap at the top, still sawing at these harnesses, manages to break it free, and as the horse is still tangled up, it's gonna start dragging it away into the woods. Yeah, kind of using the cutaway reins into webs as its own reins, just leading it along.
Yeah, maybe we all don't focus on the same one little guy.
The spellcaster. Well, he could do that. That's think that's like the only thing he could do to stop it.
Time stop.
Yeah, he casts time stop. And now I get 5 more turns with this guy. Yippee! No, he's gonna kind of take a little bead that smells faintly of bat poop, and kind of just roll it in his hands as it starts to glow, and just kind of toss it as he angles a fireball so it only hits that eder cap.
Yeah.
Does not care about the surrounding forest whatsoever. So, dex save. That's a success.
The horse was before.
All right, that's.
You can't steal the horse if it runs away.
Yeah, that's.
They have hostages. You know what helps with that? Frag grenades. Let's just.
That's 18 points of fire damage. Oh no, what have I done? I did not put 18, I put 100 and something. Alright.
Not only is he dead, but so is all of his family.
He flings this, just a fireball at it, and, the trees are a bit smoldering, some are on fire. The webs in the area are just gone. And
who did this?
This guy.
Okay.
And he kind of just huffs to himself like, thought that would have killed. As the eder cap is still very much alive. Vivian, you're up next.
Vivian is going to use her action to move the moonbeam. Do I have control of this moonbeam? Ah, I do. Over to that spider.
Alright.
Murzol doesn't really need help. You've got this.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that a bonus action to move? Or
No, it's an action. It's an action to move.
Alright. Yeah. Murzol, you're up next then.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hit it recklessly again.
Yeah, you do that.
I do it so well. Yeah, it's another 27. Teasing me with another crit. 14 damage.
I need to remember that you reckless attack.
As he's watching them miss, he just swings like very intentionally, almost hitting the coach. Just let the professionals handle this one.
The coach is just like, hey, watch your swing.
Shut the fuck up! Don't tell me what to do.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Griffin.
Oh no, wait. The other cap can also make a dex save, as I'm going to sap it.
Yes, it can do that. That's.
That fails, so it takes 6 damage.
Yeah, gets a little zapped. All right, Griffin, your turn.
Yeah, Griffin. Well, actually, I guess it would be 10 more feet to get to the eder cap.
Don't shoot the horse. Oh, the Stagalus should probably be on here as well, shouldn't he?
What is it?
He's just an elk.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's fine if he stays back.
Yeah, Stagalus ran off before the battle started.
Should you guys bet this one?
Okay. So Murzol probably has that spider handled. Griffin is going to... Dang. Yeah, he's going to start moving forward. That the only thing that's really a problem right now is this one spider dragging the horse away. Okay. So that's as far as I can move. Let me measure distance real quick. All right, so that is just in range for my crossbow. Is the horse providing cover for this thing? Or can I just get a clean shot?
I'll give you a clean shot.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay, so I miss. Yeah, that's all I got. Let me ask you this: how far is that Ettercap able to drag the horse? Like, what does its speed seem to be while dragging the horse?
So the horse, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be real. The horse is just kind of following it. It's trained to follow someone with its reins.
Yeah, but that's before Fireball goes off in its face.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Give me a second. Oh, you're so right. Above a 10. Horse is following.
Horse is like, I've seen worse shit, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, wake up pretty early to get one over on me.
Alright. Is that your turn, Griffin?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. It is Venus's turn.
I'm going to. I'll get off the cart. It's safe enough. Just to move up a little bit. Just behind this cultist here. And I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the Ettercap that's running away.
Alright. Roll that attack. Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit.
And I'm going to... Nobody's really been super hurt, right?
I don't think so.
Nah, not really. These
That'll
things,
be it for me.
nothing on this map can hit for worth anything, so...
Yeah, we're all just flailing, kind of bleeding each other. Except Murzol. Murzol's the only one just...
Murzol's doing alright.
That'll be my turn.
It's hard to miss with a sword that big.
Alright, the commoners are gonna cower in fear, so I don't have to deal with them anymore. Ettercap is gonna bite and scratch. 7.
No.
5. Oh, they technically get advantage because you reckless. Not that's gonna matter. A 17 to hit?
Nope, because of Duel of Faith.
Yeah, a giant spider. It has to make a... Is it a con save for Sunbeam? Yeah, it's a con save.
Yes, a con save.
Pretty sure an 8's gonna fail, so that is 2d10 damage, if I remember everything correctly.
Yeah, 11
points of damage. And if it were a shapeshifter, it would revert back to its original form, but it is not, so...
It's actually a regular sized spider that's taking the shape of a giant spider.
for sure. Alright, yeah, it's gonna make a bite attack against this guard. That's gonna hit. So, that is 6 points of piercing to this guard. They need to make a Constitution save. Managed to succeed, so they only take 4 points of poison damage. Barely surviving that attack.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This guy needs a raise.
He kind of takes a knee for a moment, just whew, as the poison courses through the system, but manages to fight it off enough. Alright, and then Jamna's turn. What does this girl have going for her? Oh, she has, okay. I didn't know she had that. Alright. Well, just gonna walk up to there, and she's gonna make some short swords attacks against this Ettercap. That's it. It is a I think it's a medium creature. Yep. So that +3 goes off. 11. It's 11 points of piercing. And a second attack. 20 hits for 14 points. As she steals Murzol's kill.
Aww.
Oh no, the random scrub. She's going to take a bonus action dash and go up to there. Right. Cultist turn. They're gonna wait. By the way, this cult sheet has 2 abilities on here that just don't say anything.
It's helpful.
Right? Roll 20 is awesome. It's gonna Sacred Flame the giant spider. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, use the nat 20 on the Sacred Flame save. That's fine.
Guard is gonna attack. Oh my goodness! It hits. For 2 points of piercing, but they hit.
Got his back.
Alright, next turn. This Ettercap's gonna keep leading it away. Eventually going off into the woods. So the spellcaster has 150 feet of range for that Ettercap.
Rock him up.
I think what they're gonna do is cast a 3rd level magic missile instead.
Another fireball.
Another fireball. Alright, that is... That's, how many? 3... That's 5d4 plus 5 points of force damage for that. As 5 magic darts go swarming at this Ettercap. Which is 13 points of force damage.
That's a lot of ones, my guy.
Yeah, the first one
That is mostly ones.
The first
That
one
is-
hits
that is a
square in the
first
chin,
level. That's-
and then every other one just kind of grazes off of him. As the spellcaster just kind of starts cursing. In Draconic, actually.
I understand. Griffin So Griffin's right there. He just lets out a disappointed damn in Draconic, right?
And then they just look at each other like, huh? You know?
Oh, he knows.
I don't.
Right.
Griffin knows certain things, not like book smart things, but curses in other languages. Yeah.
And just bond like, dude, do you only know the curses in Draconic too? Yeah, man. Alright, Vivian, you're up next. Or Biffian, I should say.
The other one ran away.
Yeah, it's currently running away still.
It has
You can-
taken some hits at this point, mostly from the spellcaster, but yeah.
She's gonna move up by Venus. She might move a little farther. Okay, she's gonna move in front of Venus. And I think shoot a frostbite. Yeah. A frostbite at the spider in her moonbeam.
Alright. Con save?
Con save.
5.
So he will take 6 cold damage and has disadvantage on his next attack. And that'll be her turn.
Alright. Murzol, you're up.
Alright, let's see if this thing survives until its next turn. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, I should assume it's 25 hit.
You should ask, but, I mean, you can also just assume that 25 hits is giant spider.
These spiders actually have plus 10 plate armor. 15 damage.
Funnily enough, yeah, 15 damage is enough to kill it right now.
Alright, you return the horse, and I don't kill you. He just shouts that into the wind, and that's the end of the turn.
Yeah. Yeah, Griffin, what are you doing?
All right. So my question: basically, I got 30 feet of movement. Am I able to keep pace just enough to keep taking pot shots at this thing?
Technically, yeah, it also has 30 feet of movement, and yeah, it's running off with the horse, but you would, well, if it can it use its action to dash with it while it's leading a horse? I would say yes, he would be able to keep pace and keep taking pot shots. I will. If you guys are running after it, I probably need you to make a survival check. Just to,
Okay.
see where it's going through the trees, because it's dense brush.
Okay. I guess let me do that real quick, since I'm going after it, but can I still see it at this point?
I would say at this point, it would be kind of hard to see because it's off the map. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tell me, man.
With that 2 survival, you wouldn't be able to see it and start like tracking it yourself. You'd have to get some help with that.
Okay. So am I able to take pot shots or not at this point?
Not at this point, no. So.
Okay.
I will get everyone out of turn order at this point, because at that point, once it gets to it, like it gets to its turn first. So.
I mean, does Wizard Man not have any more magic missiles?
Wizard Man is not a PC, so I'm not giving him the survival check.
But I still have Firebolt, which is 120 feet. I can still chase if I can make.
Yeah,
my
you guys.
survival check.
I'm not saying you guys can't chase. I'm saying it likely gets to. I think it gets to its turn first, and then it's.
No, it was my turn next.
Was it your turn?
That's true. It was her turn next.
Make your attack.
Do you want me to make my survival check first?
Sure. Alright.
6.
Y'all,
All of that data.
it's gone.
I rolled a 2.
Hey,
Yeah.
I get it. I did
So-
too.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep running after it and taking pot shots while it's running away. In this case, you could still try to follow it, you know, given that you guys actually succeed on a survival check.
Big ask at this point.
Yeah. They got a horse. It's fine.
I just want to see something. Okay. I was waiting for me to roll a 2 on Vivian as well.
Listen, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, no, that horse is fucking gone. None of us can roll above 10 except for Vivian.
Yeah.
That horse is gone, such that cart.
Yeah, it
I guess
darts
I guess
off
we
into
should-
the woods with the horse in tow. Again, you can probably track it, but you know.
Vivian would dismiss the moonbeam. Were there just people on that cart, or
There were people on that cart, yeah.
there wasn't like other like stuff and things?
There would be like personal items, a couple like crates of luggage, probably assorted like clothing items and stuff. But it wasn't like it wasn't a big trade caravan carriage. It was mostly personnel.
Well, we might as well get those people divided up into other carts since there's no horse to pull it.
Sure.
At least, especially before more of those things show up.
Yeah.
Griffin looks at the shining golden elk thing that we have with us, like doing just a head motion, like, yeah, you gonna help out?
It is technically an actual person, but there's also a great way to not get eaten. To be like, hey guys, I'm pitching in.
So you're trying to convince the Stagolith to pull a cart?
Yeah. Right. We're not getting any other situation, but I mean, we are kind of fixing your whatever bullshit you got going on.
Yeah.
We're fully trying to shame this elf prince into just.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm so persuasive.
No, you're.
Oh, thank God, Kenny rolled before I could.
With a flick of its head, as if it's like trying to say it's too good for this, it goes over to the cart and gets ready to be to have reins tied to him.
There we go.
I mean, you could have at least like given our horse up and had him pull ours.
That's probably a better idea. Let's do that instead. That seems wiser.
I mean, we see what happened to the last horse that was in the lead. Do we really want to put such a beautiful creature in that position?
Griffin is going to
Person?
defer to Vivian on that. Vivian, how does this line up with your code of ethics as a druid?
Well, Dyto needs to know, is this a creature or a person?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a
No.
yeah. What Vivian has told, at least Venus, it's an elven man that that is been cursed to turn into his golden stag when
I mean,
they leave the area of his old castle of some sort.
I mean, he is a sentient creature that made his choice. I mean,
Yeah, like, we are not forcing him to do this, but
I mean,
this goes a long way into the "Don't Eat Me" campaign.
I mean, I could do it, but only for like a couple hours. How long can she be in wild shape right now?
It's like half your level in hours rounded down.
Yeah, 2 hours.
2
at
hours.
Level 4.
Okay.
Total of 4 if you use both wild shapes.
Yeah.
So you can give him occasional breaks.
We can consider giving him occasional breaks. We do also have to manage oatmeal.
I do want to point out, Griffin is the one driving the cart because I have the proficiency to do it, which means I'm holding this guy's reins, and I am just smug as shit about it the whole time, right?
Yeah,
Stagulus, could you go a little faster? Pat.
I will say, with him being sentient, you don't need to make any rolls on controlling your cart anymore, so that's good. He also likely doesn't listen to you if you tell him to do something completely out of what he should be doing.
Sure.
If you tell him, hey, go over that spiky bit, he's gonna be like, no. What do you mean?
Stagulus, I need you to take us through this pit of lava.
Listen, Stagulus, do you see that ramp over there? How fast can you get going between here and there?
No, I'm serious. If you just get up enough gallop speed, we can totally jump this bridge. It'll be sick as fuck.
Alright, yeah, that's that encounter. You guys have a golden stag as your draft horse now.
Yeah, and we'll make sure they get a new horse at, the next stop, so. It's not a permanent solution, is what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, no, that's our horse. We're just, I feel like we're way past incognito at this point, so.
I mean, hey, if you can't find a wizard in Ravancia, then, you got a permanent horse right now.
If we can't find a wizard in this next place, that's his problem. Like, he's got to deal with that at that point. I'm sorry, man. We're not dragging you all around Loroupa to find you a wizard.
No, I swear, just take me to Coltras next. He'll be fine.
We'll staple a note to your chest that says, "Wizards, please help. Cursed elf."
If found, contact Vivian.
If found, uncurse me. Like, don't contact us. We're done with you, man.
Anyways, yeah, that's that bit of the adventure. Yippee. Huzzah. That was let's see. Do we need to take a break right now, or it's 8:30 right now?
Right.
I'm good for a break.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
All right, we'll take a break
Sounds
then.
like seems like a good spot.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back. Hi guys, we're back. Oh my goodness. So, last we left off, we were leaving the spider woods, leaving that horrifying nightmare behind.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we had our fun, and by fun, I mean it sucked.
Yeah. You guys now have Stagolith trotting along with your cart. He's kind of a little. You can tell he's a little upset by it, but he's also like along for the ride. So like, he's just accepting it, trying to accept it with as much grace as he can.
Yeah. And even those I would stress, like, we also aren't exactly happy that we're, like, having to make you do this.
Yeah.
Like, it is very weird to ask what we know as a fully grown man, hey, can you pull our car?
Yeah, it's really just like a angry at the circumstances kind of thing.
Yeah.
Before we do get on the road, I am gonna take my healer's kit out and heal that guard that was just kicking ass.
Yeah, he's the guard just kind of like holding his head, just slumped, kind of sitting slumped against the cart, as he's just that was awful.
It's 10 plus however many hit points hit dice he has.
That's probably just a 1. If I had a hazard to guess.
That also just heals him, right? Like.
Yeah, it'll deal him.
Oh.
It'll heal him 10 plus.
Yeah, okay, 10. Yeah.
However many.
Yeah, 10 is enough. So. Oh no, he has 2 hit dice. Oh, that's cool.
So it'll heal him 12.
Huh. Yeah, as you go up with your healer's kit, he kind of like waves you like, "Nah, I'm fine," until you start actually healing him, and he's like, "Oh, oh, never mind. I'm so much better."
No, I'm fine. Coughs up blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that for you, buddy. You did good. Like, you handled your own.
Yeah, I kind of stabbed it once, and it kind of like hit the side of it and like just kind of bounced off, but.
I mean, a hit is a hit, and you took your fair share of those also. So we're gonna fix you up so that maybe if this happens again, you'll have our
don't
back.
let this happen again, please. I don't think I can do it again.
Yes, you could. I have faith in you.
Well, I don't have faith in myself.
Well, that's your problem.
That was bad.
You have to have faith in yourself before you can have faith in others.
You know
I
what?
have faith in you.
You're right. I should have faith in myself. You're right.
Hey, where is everybody else?
Like
my party.
We're in the cart.
Oh.
We're literally right behind you.
I'm gonna say that I brought him back to our cart because that's where my supplies are. And while I'm boosting this guy's morale, can that be my inspiring leader? I will include him in the 8 temp HP.
Sure.
As well. And hope we don't fight these guys.
As your inspiring leader finally finishes, he goes, "You shouldn't have done that."
And then I just give him one solid punch, and that health is gone.
Yeah, and he's dead.
Yeah, if he's putting out 2 damage with a hit, I think we're fine. We'll be okay.
No, you don't understand. He was holding back.
He takes his cuffs off, and they just like Rock Lee taking off his weights. Oh God!
So I can give up to 6 with my inspiring leader. So it'll be me, Murzol, Griffin, Vivian, this guard, and
Oatmeal. Or Stagless.
So, do we do Stagathy or Oatmeal?
Stagathy.
Well,
Stagmantha.
Oatmeal's not really. Well, Stagathy also didn't fight, but Oatmeal's a little more protected in the cart around us. So.
Oatmeal also didn't fight.
Just throw it out there. We also have a tiny owl.
I know, but now Stagless is a little more vulnerable, being in the front of the cart.
Or Maple.
Right,
Maple can just be resummoned.
Yes. So Stagalus, and then your party, and this random guard.
Yeah.
All right.
Venus is making friends with the cultist.
How much temp HP do we get?
8.
8? Awesome.
Yeah, you, with that, you, continue on your, journey. The guard would try to stay in your guys' cart for as long as possible. Yeah. With that, yeah, eventually the caravan would find a place to bed down for tonight. Is there anything you guys would like to do before that? Or while the caravan is kind of packing up for the night's rest?
I don't think.
I'm curious about this wizard man. Murzol wouldn't approach him, but
Oh, we are waiting on that guy, that person who told us that there was stuff in our oatmeal.
oh yeah, that's right. We gotta talk to Gerbil. So yeah, it would probably that would be it. Is finding a secure enough spot where we can start up dinner and talk to Gemna.
Gemna. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's not my NPC.
It's close enough. It's closer than Gerbil.
That's her name right there.
Jamna? Okay.
Okay. All right, man.
Yeah, it's...
All right, wizards.
Jamna.
You couldn't just give one person a normal name like Gemma. I could have dealt with that. Hell, I would have done better with Jamantha.
Oh, wait until you know the spellcaster's name. This guy's weird.
But weren't we supposed to talk with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of mentioned like talking this evening. Looking around, you don't see her at the moment.
She didn't get hurt in the fight, did she?
No.
Nah, she was rocking people's shit. That's great.
Yeah, she didn't give us a spot to meet her, so
Nah.
Murzol's of the opinion of we just do our own shit, and if she shows up, we'll talk. Like, we're not seeking her out.
So, this could just be, like, the blonde and me, but what are we doing this for?
What are we doing what for?
Why are we following these people? Like, you just want to kill them, but you just want to kill everybody. Or at least hurt them.
Not everybody. I don't want to kill or hurt you guys.
Looks at... She makes a noise and then looks at Griffin. Some of us. Not in a...
He's a simple man.
But yeah, what is our goal here?
Well, go ahead.
If you need a genuine answer, I can answer it.
Yes,
I just gotta
answer.
Yeah. So, you guys are trying to track down where this cult is kind of keeping all of its stuff right now. See where its like main base is.
Okay.
And then you're supposed to report back to Tomas and try to get a plan.
So the goal is to be buddy with these people.
More or less. You're at this point you're just kind of following them because, yeah, a large group of them has just kind of joined up with this caravan to safely make its way north. You don't exactly know where. You're supposed to find where their main base is located, what they're doing with the treasure, what they even have potentially, if you can.
So we want to be close enough that they're actually going to take us to this place, which I guess that's what they're already doing.
Yeah,
right.
Kind of.
So Venus does still have to play some kind of damage control.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be just killing all of them right now. That comes later.
Vivian would be, I guess, like, making dinner. They have the chef feat. I'm gonna assume they know how to cook.
No, she's actually really bad at it.
Oh no. That's okay. We're still gonna cook for everybody because they're our friends.
Vivian took the chef feat. Vivian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not trust Biff's food. He's an actor. He doesn't know how to cook.
Right.
Biff did somehow miss them putting magic bone spears in our porridge, so...
Right. Also, at this point, it is boxed store brand mac and cheese, right? Why does it call for an entire stick of butter? Because that's where the flavor comes from. Not from the cheese? There's cheese in this? Oh, God!
Oh, okay. She's definitely gonna start making some snacks during this long rest.
Yeah. Eventually, after most of the other people have bedded down, that's when Jamna would approach you guys. By the way, yeah, she'll kind of come up and, hi, glad to see you're not asleep or dead. Suppose you didn't eat that porridge then?
Yeah, none of you stuck your hand in it.
My knife. Thank you very much.
Yes, because that's more sanitary.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Nope, don't like that statement.
Yeah.
Don't like that statement at all.
Anyways, you got any other weird shit you want to say, or do you want to, like, get to it?
Listen, I'm approaching you because I believe that we're both on the same side, given the cult's recent assassination attempt. Right? You believe that these cultists need to be stopped, yeah?
More or less.
Well, I'm gonna be upfront. Kind of looking at you, Griffin. We don't necessarily work for the same people, but I need to know what they're carrying in those wagons and where they're taking it. And I was hoping, you guys seem pretty capable yourselves. Maybe you could help me find out. They're all asleep right now.
Insight check.
I
still don't trust Jamna. My spidey sense is tingling a little bit.
Well, why didn't it go off in the fucking woods?
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Is already getting his shit. Like, let's go right the fuck now.
Yeah, with that 2 on insight, it's you can sense no dishonesty. And that's about it.
Yeah. Is there a specific thing you're looking for?
No, not anything in particular. My employers just wish to kind of have a finger on the pulse of this, so to speak. They don't like this cult moving around the continent and doing whatever they want. And so I have been tasked to find out what their plot is. Starting with what those caravans are carrying.
Who is your employer?
Well, I don't think I could really tell you that now, can I? We're all working for someone in secret, and it's better to not tell those just in case that you are actually working with the cultists. I don't know if I can trust you or not. I'm just hoping I can.
Yeah, we don't know if we can trust you, so...
Yes, it's a
Kind of
very
straight,
situation.
Oh, I just so happen to be doing the same thing, working for different people who want the same thing as you guys. But I can't tell you who they are.
I mean, would you tell me who you're working with?
What's your word it did? I don't know, I was only half listening when you talked to Griff before.
I'm not asking Griffin, or I'm asking you.
And I'm saying you already know if he told you the answer. And that I don't actually work for anyone. I work for myself and my own interests.
I think we're more alike than you think. Then
I doubt that.
listen, if you guys don't wish to help, I can do it myself. I just thought a little backup would be nice.
You see Griffin strapping like the sword to his back and everything. Like, oh, we're still discussing it. I thought we were all. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You probably doing quiet shit. I'll stay back here. I don't exactly do quiet.
Yeah, he really doesn't do quiet.
And I feel like your friend here would have to lose his heavy armor as well.
Oh yeah, Griffin is not wearing the. He will take his shield. He will not take the stealth disadvantage armor with him.
Yeah. And I am truly sorry I can't tell you who I'm working with. Again, it's to protect myself and my employers.
No, Jamna. I trust you implicitly.
I have no reason to doubt you whatsoever.
Yeah. Alright, and yeah, if you
So she just wants us to sneak around and see what they have.
yeah,
like tonight, or like when we get there.
She would, if you were to ask, she would preferably tonight, or at least sometime before they get there. Before we get to Revancia, at the very least.
I mean, doing it tonight is a possibility. Vivian can cast Pass Without a Trace and help us be stealthy. If we want to help her. Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, I mean,
we
Griffin's
also
you're
want
dumb not to.
Yeah.
Should we wait until the camp dies down a little bit more?
The camp is mostly, like, there's barely anyone awake at this point. Those who are awake are mostly just, like, watchouts from a couple of the merchant guilds that are kind of keeping their distance.
Right. Well, whenever we're ready to go, Vivian will cast Pass Without a Trace to help us be snicky.
Alright. In that case, I will need those who wish to go to make a stealth check.
Murzol will stay at the cart, but he will keep his attention towards where the cultist cart is.
Yeah.
Just in case shit goes south, he can be ready.
All right, so I'm.
Ooh.
It's still gonna be rolling at disadvantage for me, so just take the left number, whatever it is.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So that is.
So that is a 21 for Vivian and a 26 for Venus.
And a 23 for Griffin.
And a 37 for my for Gemna.
Yeah, I thought she was supposed to be helping us. Where'd she go?
Yeah.
Right.
This fucking bitch.
The entire time she's kind of melded into Griffin's shadow. Yeah, you guys sneak up to the cart with without Traith, it's easy enough to keep away from or to not be in, or the cultists don't notice you. Thank you. Christ. My brain could work. That'd be great.
Brains working are overrated.
Right? Right. But yeah, you are able to stealthily make your way up to the cart and without anyone noticing you. Murzol, even you, like, as you watch this, the spell Pass Without Traith kind of making the shadows cling to everyone makes it, like, incredibly difficult for you to track where they're going.
I'm not gonna follow ourselves, but alright.
Yeah. And you guys get up to the cart, and Jamna starts kind of unlatching this tarp that's surrounding it. A couple you keep look at. You Griffin, help me out.
You said Griffin help out?
Yeah, help me out here. It's
Yeah, Griffin will hop up.
Yeah. I would need the two of you, Jamna and you, to make investigation.
Come on, man. And by man, I mean roll 20, because I know it's out of your control. RNGesus is just a prick tonight.
Yeah.
I've been whiffing all night, and it's always hilarious. Like, because of course I nat one this one, right?
Yeah. So, with the natural 1 and that 9, guys, don't find much of anything without or beyond what you've expected before. Beyond what you've seen before. A lot of jewels and gems and stuff of that nature, kind of some of it wrapped up in this protective cloth, and other bits of it just kind of in crates. It really does seem just to be a sort of just menagerie of random bits and bobs.
Did y'all find anything?
What's Vivian's passive?
Higher than our rolls. I'll tell you that.
17 is her passive perception or passive investigation.
Passive perception.
17.
There's passive investigation. What's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so pointless.
There's also passive insight.
I know this.
Passive insight and passive investigation never get used, which is stupid. I think it should.
Passive insight tracks, but investigation I guess to see traps. Anyway. Vivian does, with this 17 passive, does not notice anything. And everyone else has lower passive, so. But yeah, you don't find much of too much note with those low investigations.
Can Griffin pocket, like, a couple of big jewels as they're just ruffling around through stuff?
Yeah. Are you doing it overtly?
No, I'll do sleight of hand, stealthy. Try to just,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Holy
No
shit.
way.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Griffin.
Griffin is going to be making just unbreaking eye contact as he's putting this in his
Yeah,
pocket.
As you kind of grabs things and start lifting out a cart, Jamna kind of grabs your wrist and is like, "What are you doing, you fool?"
Investigating.
Yeah, that's not investigating. That's taking.
They won't know. Look at how much crap they have. They won't know the difference.
They'll look. Just put it back. We don't want to leave any trace that we've been here. Have you seen what they did to other people?
Griffin will leave. This- Griffin will comply with the request, just because he whiffed so bad again.
I've really never seen RNGs say fuck that guy in particular so hard.
Yeah. Right, and yeah, with that, Jamna kind of huffs with both your guys' low investigation. Just go, I'm gonna be honest. I thought they'd have more than this. A little disappointing.
Well, I don't think we could have done any better. So let's just get out of here.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah. Another stuff check from everyone if you're all leaving. Oh.
So still an 18.
Yeah, still an 18.
That's 29 for Vivian.
Nice.
And a 34 for Venus.
I'm so happy for you, Venus. You're just doing.
Okay, so I see where the luck has gone to Dyto.
It's
Yeah,
funny because Venus has a higher investigation bonus than even Gemna did.
Oh, she doesn't have proficiency in investigation.
That's on Gymna. She called for Griffin, and that was
She
the
thought
wrong.
Griffin had. She called for the muscle, not the brain.
Right.
She doesn't know you. It's fine.
Right. You want me to do that? All right, sure.
Yeah, but yeah, with that, you guys are easily able to make your way back towards your campsite. Jamna kind of like a little disgruntled at not finding much of anything, but we could go to the other cart as well. They might have something more of note. But I fear I'm
like
biting off a little more than I can chew.
Yeah, and like I did the very best job I could do. There's no need to try again.
Well, didn't find what I was hoping, but oh well.
Maybe we can try again tomorrow night.
She'll
If we're not where we're supposed to go or be.
She'll kind of hand you guys 4 platinum pieces. Just put it in someone's hands. Like, thank you for the help. I appreciate it. And we'll waltz off.
What an odd experience.
So, how'd it go?
Resounding success. We found nothing.
Alright. Perfect murder. Like, I trust you guys.
Yeah,
Why would Griffin lie to me?
what an awesome thing to have happened.
Right. Sometimes the dice tell a story. Whatever was there, we weren't supposed to find it.
Oh, I can't see your guys' previous rolls for. Anything you want to do before bedding down for tonight?
Vivian will make a couple of snacks before going to bed.
Yeah.
We love snacks.
Sure do. So I have to search through the chat these chat rolls and figure out where your week's rolls are. I should have written them down, but
Yeah, combat has a way of burying previous rolls.
yeah.
And we can just roll again. That'll probably be faster.
Yeah. That was the third day. So, what's the third day?
So I have a question for Griffin's knowledge. Would Griffin know any like Feywild or Fey related songs, like tavern songs or something like that?
Probably not. Make a history check or yeah, history check.
Okay.
Yeah, you not really, no.
Okay. Then Griffin's just gonna take out his lute and just start stringing a song just to pass the time.
Right. You can make a performance check if you want.
Y'all.
Hey, I said if you want. You did not have to buy it.
I don't even know what to say right now. This is
You think by like law of averages, one of these rolls has to go in your favor, but nope.
yeah. I keep rolling like surely even the non-important ones, right? The ones that are just whatever.
Can I start singing along to give him advantage?
I would say I would just give you a performance check rather than giving him advantage.
Not 20.
Please let Venus do the roll.
Yeah.
I mean, our modifier is the same.
I know. We have two party faces.
Let the bard
There it is.
do the entertaining.
Yeah, but the lute, not great. The singing, pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't think she's like actually singing. I think she's more like, telling a story in rhythm with the music that's being played.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense. Like, you know how like when you listen to some like children's stories, like there's music in the background. Kind of like how we play. We have like background music.
But yeah, with that you're able to take a long rest after some nice lute playing. What do you play? Is it a lute?
Pretty sure I picked the lute. Let me look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lute.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, next day's travel. Someone roll me 2d20 for the next 2 days.
Say again. I'm sorry.
Someone roll me 2d20 for the end of the week's travel.
Hey guys, don't worry. Let me roll this one.
I don't trust you. Because I think the high numbers are bad, and that's when you would roll 2 20s.
Yeah. The next couple days of travel go without any incident. And yeah, at the end of the 6th day would be you begin seeing the city of Ravancia in the distance, or not in the distance, but about a day's away. Kind of walled off. Seems to have a distance. You can kind of see a line of carts outside, as part of the caravan has already made it.
Left hooves, right hooves, left hooves, right hooves.
And yeah, eventually, guys make it to, one by one, your caravan kind of each cart getting stopped at the gate by a couple guards. That one seems to be kind of a scrawnier kind of bookkeeper looking fellow that just kind of jots notes down, gets names, and leaves them, either tells them to, screw off or lets them into the city. And goes one by one. You notice the colt carts in particular don't go through this line and just kind of stop off to the side of the city, with a couple other carts that were not able to make entry. Eventually, it would come to you guys, and the guards would stop your golden stag of a horse, and this guard would go, "Oh, that's new. Name?
Oh, Stagathy.
No, what's the name of your company? Not your horse.
Stagathy.
The name of your company, Stagathy?
Do we have a company name? I don't know.
We sure don't.
Hold on. I need like a hot second. Because I hate that I'm on my laptop right now. So it's gonna be a hot minute for me to find what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Company name's still work in progress there, bud.
Well, I kind of have to put something down for entry.
5 people and their elk.
Yeah,
Call us the B team.
the B team.
Oh, but does she want to? Does she don't want to do this though?
She does.
Go ahead, Dyto.
I don't know if she does though.
She does.
Lean in. Come on. Look, you can't say something like, "Oh, she doesn't want to do that" into a hot mic and not expect it.
I've got to figure out how to word this. Give me a minute. She's good with words, and Dyto is not.
I can only keep this on pause for so long.
Okay. We're delivering goods from the Blythes.
I see.
And she worries at a necklace, like, that she's worried at a couple of times that's just under her breastplate, and she'll pull out her signet ring, indicating that she is with the Blythes.
Yeah. The guard will look at it and like, oh, I didn't hear word that they were they had a shipping caravan in today. Are you receiving or dropping off?
Dropping off.
All right. And may I inquire about the nature of your cargo?
We have special goods of interest that you can't get anywhere else.
At this point he's kind of looking at the back of your car and like, right, where are they?
We would like to breed our dog.
Oh, I didn't know they'd.
It's a very special breed.
I didn't know they did it. They traded in livestock.
Yeah, it's very new. It was kind of confusing at first, but they've been making some money off of it.
Make a deception check with advantage.
What deception? We have a totally normal dog.
The deception of this family trading in dogs in general.
Deception. It's not so great. It's a 13.
Yeah, he kind of.
I have a +6. I rolled a 13.
Yeah, it's been the day today. With a 13, the signet ring is helping you. But the guard kind of looks dubious about it. But it doesn't really make a fuss. Just kind of like, well, I'm not paid enough to ask that many questions. It is a 10 gold piece cost to get your caravan into the city, or get your cart into the city.
Venus will pay it.
All right. And yeah, your company name is B Team, yes.
Yes.
All right. And he'll kind of give a motion to the rest as the guards kind of stop blockading the street, and you are able to make your way inside.
Left hoof, right hoof.
Right. Would Griffin have gotten a good look at like that signet ring and necklace?
I don't know. How hidden were you trying to keep it, Dyto?
She was probably only trying to show the guard, but she might have been nervous enough to like not hide it as well as she thought she was.
Venus, make a sleight of hand, and Griffin, make a perception.
If we're both rolling, somebody has to win.
Look, I was gonna say, look, if you do that tonight, I wouldn't worry about it. When is the last time you rolled above a 10?
Not tonight. I rolled one crit with my crossbow, and that's it.
No, your first stealth check was exactly 10. That's it.
It was exactly 10.
Oh Lord, we all have those off days, you know.
I love that I don't roll that 20 on my deception, but when I'm rolling against a Griffin,
I can't even be mad, right? Like, it hasn't. It's just been comical. It hasn't actually wrecked anything, right? It's just.
Oh yeah, no, that's the silver lining, is that this has not been a crucial. Everything is riding on what happens this session.
I don't know, that investigation.
An investigation, maybe, but
that investigation was rough.
Yeah.
That's on the Wizards for giving us an NPC who's now proficient in investigation to help.
It's not Griffin's night. Griffin's just here for the fun of it.
Purely vibes.
But yeah, you guys are able to make your way into I say city, it's more of it's a massive metropolis built along this river. Its architecture is various and kind of this hodgepodge of various building styles and designs with very little thought to layout or organization. You can see there's aspects of a lot of cultures, building styles to this place, and the people also reflect this, kind of being this just mashup of humans and dwarves and halflings and half-orcs even. You see a couple. It's also, you can also see, especially on the outskirts of the city, it's quite run down out here. There's a lot of begging, and it seems like yeah, a lot of people are not doing too great in here. But yeah, I think Dyto would be the only one that might have been here. So you guys don't know the city too well.
Well, we should probably go find ourselves some edge, man, and get a deer boy taken care of.
Yeah, you guys would also have to find a stable, as the roads of this place are quite narrow. Like, you could probably get a cart through here easily, but with how many people there are, might be a little rough.
Is there one like near the entrance that we can see, or should I ask somebody?
I mean, if you looked around enough, like, there's gonna be one near the entrance somewhere. So, like, you could find one eventually. Yeah, as you take like 5-10 minutes to search around the outskirts, you finally approach a stable hand at this kind of dingy looking fellow, a human, kind of. Yes. Gonna stable your. Is that a golden stag?
It's a very normal horse.
I've seen normal horses. That doesn't look normal. And then looks at you. That's a very normal horse. I don't. My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
It's just a gilded stag. It's not natural.
I'm not going to question.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be upfront with you, buddy. This shit's about to get a lot weirder. So, probably gonna need him here for like an hour, 2 maybe.
You need your stag. You need to just keep him here for an hour. All right. Well, 5 gold, 5 silver. Sorry. Oof. Got gold on my brain for some reason.
Maybe I wasn't smart enough to pull off this like trickery, but it would be funny to ask him like, what's the policy if we don't get our elk back? Do we get the money back? And then we fix this guy, and technically speaking, we didn't get the elk back. So give me my 5 silver.
So Griffin is gonna hand over a gold piece, and also rent out the stable right next to where the stag is.
Very good. Very good.
And Griffin's gonna stay there.
Introduction, Charles. You got a reading?
Say what now?
No, but I was like, why?
Griffin does not trust that the stag will be there if left unattended.
No, that's a good point, actually.
Very smart.
I think Vivian would probably be like, I can stay with the stag, keep Stagolus safe.
We can do rounds. I'll take the first round.
I mean, or I could take the first round.
Yeah, it's actually, whatever. I'm just being possessed by Biff right now, so
yeah,
you know.
Biff, you can. Yeah.
It happened. His spirit is everywhere.
The game in me took over and realized, oh no, Biff, you can stay. Go ahead. Hey, whip up some good berries for us real quick. That way we can.
Some good berry smoothies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go.
There you go.
Some good berry smoothie.
Alright. So which one of you magic types does the whole uncursing thing? The wizards? I have no fucking idea.
Clerics can do it too, I believe. So we can either find a wizard or a church.
You told me fully honest, I'm not exactly keen on either idea. Books and the priesthood have not been kind to me.
Are you saying?
Sorry to hear that.
If you're saying this, are you saying this in front of the stable hand?
Yeah.
No. I guess we are, yeah.
Oh.
I guess, yeah, we're not really hiding Staggerless, yeah.
Yeah. If you are, then the stable hand will kind of pipe up after hearing church. Is like, you might be hard pressed to find a working church in the city. The one we had, the Quintatarium, is kind of gone.
What do you mean gone?
Well, during
Word
the
choice. Elaborate.
during the breaking, it kind of broke, yeah, and well, the Senate hasn't really fixed it yet. The Church of Five has lost some favor in even Hyrulean as a whole.
So, then I guess we need to find a magic shop. Do you know of any around this area, town, village?
Stable hand thinks to himself, not really. I don't really go to magic shops. They're a bit expensive for my taste. You understand.
No.
Oh, well. I make like 3 silver a day on the best of days. This is the first time I've seen a gold piece in my life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Griffin takes out a platinum piece that he just got from...
I just gave my platinum piece to the guard.
Griffin's gonna flick his over to the stable hand and be like, take really good care of Stagathy over here, okay?
Yes, my lord. Yes, of course, of course.
Well, I guess we should find ourselves a wizard.
Alright.
If you're in need of a wizard, there's a Urdite conclave outpost towards the center of the city. They usually have the reading sort.
Wait, do you have horses for sale also?
Oh yeah, I have a couple.
Because we might need to buy one for our cart. Before.
Don't like your golden stag?
Yeah.
I can buy them off your hands. I have a platinum piece.
No. We like our golden stag, but the thing is that when you have something that is supposed to look pretty, you don't really want to use it for manual labor.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
Okay.
I love this guy. He's my favorite NPC so far.
We just don't want to work him too hard. We want to make sure we have give him plenty of rest.
I have 2 horses available right now. One is kind of your carrying horse, a draft horse, if you would. It'd be 50 gold pieces for that. The other would be more suited for riding, for going fast, but only not really built for carrying stuff. That's 75 gold pieces.
Would you mind if Vivian spends a little bit of time with both of them and lets us know which one would be best for us?
Not at all. As long as you don't hurt them.
Buddy, listen. One thing I can promise you about Vivian is that nothing at all is going to happen to any of the horses in this stable while she's here.
I feel safer knowing that. Yeah, we've got over there Eldegard and Novaran. They're for sale.
Yep, that's a wizard name. Yeah.
Yeah, I named him after popular wizards from children's stories.
Alright, we should head that way then.
Yeah. Leave Vivian behind and...
Yeah, Vivian will ritually cast Speak with Animals and start talking to the horses.
And a wizard hunting we will go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, where are you going?
To the magic shop.
Magic
Oh, I
shop?
thought
Yeah.
we'd go to the Erudite Conclave or whatever it was called.
I mean, if you want to, I just don't really like those guys.
No, I mean, they are a bit pompous sometimes. And we could probably use with actually buying some magic items also. I don't mind asking around to find a magic shop.
Yeah, you will sightsee. But I swear to fuck, if the magic shop we're going to is that little goddamn kobold again, I'm going
That'd
to.
be amazing.
I'm going to probably eat him or something. I don't know. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
I scramble to write it out of the campaign.
I'm fine. Like, he can really appear. It's just the fact that the two magic shops we've been to so far have been him. You kill me anywhere, you little bastard.
I just like the little guy, okay?
Oh, it is funny if it is always him.
It's not always him, but he's always one of the options.
Yeah.
Or it's like an Officer Jenny situation where they all just look the same, but they are distinct people.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. He's an 18th level wizard that just teleports around.
Oh, yeah. He's also a normal human. He just chooses to be a kobold. It's like a dragonling.
Yeah, Dragonling.
He's got true polymorph on himself.
Yeah.
Been
He's like that,
by
yeah, he's like that wizard in Descent into Avernus who's like, I'm just an otter. There's no reason for this. I'm just like stuck as an otter.
Yeah.
But I'm still a level 20 wizard. And just let me teleport you into hell and then fuck off.
Round for like the market district.
Yeah, you can roll investigation or even a persuasion if you're just kind of asking people.
Yeah, I'm just kind of asking people. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Yeah.
A 22.
Yeah, with a 22, you're easily able to ask around for any sort of, again, magic shop and Lord, I could do something funny.
Red.
But I don't want this dragonling to die, guys. I like this dragon.
He's not going to.
Nah. You'll get pointed in two different directions. One towards a magic shop that seems familiar called Finders Keepers. Or there's another option of what's that name? Lossian's Visions. This is Scruffy's shop, guys.
Alright, so that's the one I'm gonna destroy.
I'm not seeing anywhere on here that this is a leveled wizard, so go for it.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna get to the shop and then we're gonna end the session. So we can figure out if the shop owner is even a wizard.
The shop owner isn't, but his intern is.
Yeah, I just put on break screen for 5 seconds, run upstairs, and Scruffy, please.
Scruffy!
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
I have this idea of you going to break and then coming back and it's Scruffy sitting in your seat doing the shop. just for that segment, right?
Oh god, honestly, that would be so fun, dude. If I could get him to do Tomas for me, I feel like you guys would actually like Tomas.
I don't know.
Listen,
That's a tough sell.
Griffin's dislike for Tomas and the Erudite Conclave has nothing to do with you. It's them. Like pompous, bookish, asshole. Yeah, no. That's
straight up, none of us respect authority. And that goes to pretty sure where he's like, "Oh, I was there on purpose." Real easy to say after you've been saved, to be like, "I was actually fine, and I had it planned the whole time."
I wish Scruffy gave me a character sheet so like he could fight in some battle.
And not be a total asshole.
Yeah, it's like this Tomas slander. I can't stand for it. It's not even my NPC, and I can't stand for it.
Tomas, in the Lego movie where the Batman guy throws like 1,000,000 batarangs and then finally hits the button. He's like, "First try." That's
like,
Tomas, right?
Just, in
I like how you said the Batman guy and not just Batman.
It's just in the campaign I've played with Scruffy where he DM'd for me. I fought in the final battle with Tomas. I know this guy.
Steeped him.
So to the magic shop?
To the magic shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, most will be like, I don't know if it's the same guy, but I'm not going to Finders Keepers.
Understandable. Maybe if we can't find what we're looking for at the other place, we can go to Finders Keepers.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're
it
actually
is a
not-
different guy.
We're actually not looking for magic items. We're looking for a wizard, and we definitely know the guy at Finders Keepers is not that guy.
That's true. It's not that guy, pal.
I mean, did you ever ask if he was that kind of guy?
I don't you care.
Eccentric and disorganized are the smartest.
You're not wrong. The freaking Nikola Tesla of Dragonlings.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, ramp up my little kobold buddy.
He's a level 20 artificer.
Dragonling.
Yeah, we'll go to the other shop first.
Yeah, the one with the scruffy name.
Division.
Yeah, Lost in Visions. Yeah. You go over to that. You find a street covered in fallen leaves. Is the location for this place? Thanks, Scruffy.
So in the middle of this town that's looking just super rough, right?
It's in a civic quarter. In the civic quarter, the street outside is covered in fallen leaves. So would be more towards the center of the city. I mean, any magic shop you find would be maybe except Finders Keepers, but the shop is a plaster and wood framed large single story building with a small fenced yard and shuttered windows. Is this a cookie cutter home? It contains religious paraphernalia kind of on the outside of the walls of the Church of the Five.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it now?
Yeah, it
Okay.
does. It really
Save it for the way out.
Yeah, Murzol immediately gets ready to rip guys like, oh, hold on.
After.
Oh my god. I love reading this for the first time. Anyway. There's a sign outside just saying Loroupian Visions. And you're free to enter.
Knock knock, you wizard bitch, we got an out to fix.
Yeah. As you enter, you see a half-elven gentleman running the shop. Kind of just looking at him, you can tell he's kind of uptight. Wearing some like nice robes and this well groomed. Is currently talking with a couple of half elven ladies, as both of them looking quite rich, are just kind of both looking at this this pair of rings, and they seem to be just kind of in conversation. The gentleman running the shop kind of trying to use his charms and wiles to sell them these rings. The ladies having none of it.
A real
Gotta be a wizard. They have
Yeah.
no suave.
Yeah.
No charisma.
He's someone who acts like he has a ton of a charisma, but is really just flopping everything.
He's either the world's worst sorcerer or the world's best wizard.
So, quick question. So we got like nice clothing at the last city before we left, right? Like, so are we dressed nicely, or did we come in our travel clothes?
You got some nice clothing on.
Okay, cool.
They're a bit road stained, but you know, what can you do?
Don't make me roll a charisma check, guys. That's...
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Was it? It was a man, right?
Yeah, half elven gentleman. You assume that this is Locian. Locian?
Excuse me, sir. When you have a second, we would like to chat.
All right. Just give me a second. You also, by the way, as you're inside this, you notice that the religious paraphernalia are also on the interior walls of this shop, and on the floors is a map of constellations. Shelves kind of dot around. It's kind of barren. Besides that, just a couple shelves with items on it. He takes a moment to finish flopping this sales pitch to these ladies as they kind of walk out arm in arm, just kind of huffing to themselves like, the nerve. As he just kind of watches them leave, takes a moment to collect himself, like, all right, well, what is it you acquire? Are you needing some, and he kind of minor illusions, some sparkles, and it's like, some magic?
We need something a little bit better than that, but yes.
What is it you acquire? Your wish is my, well, I wouldn't say command, because, you know, you gotta pay for it first, but...
I mean, command and wish are two different spells.
You got your ass for that one.
Right. What is it you require of me?
For someone who can reverse a curse.
Reverse
remove
a curse.
it, or, you know, however that actually works.
Right, what kind of, what is the nature of the curse, if I might inquire?
Dyto doesn't know.
I got turned into an elk. Doesn't want to be an elk anymore.
What?
Griffin is gonna. Griffin will step up at this point and say, "All right, so during our travels, we came across a very unfortunate cursed man who, whenever he leaves a certain location, turns into a very large golden elk. And his deepest desire is for that to not happen anymore. He doesn't want to stay in that one location. He wants to go back home. Doesn't like being an elk. Not able to shower properly. All these things. It's a whole big mess. So, do you have the capacity to maybe uncurse him?
I mean, I can certainly try. That seems a bit outside of my knowledge, unfortunately. But he turns into an elk when he leaves this particular area.
Yes. That's...
Do you know what nature of magic caused this?
The magical kind?
Griffin's gonna lean forward onto the counter and be like, I want you to look at me. I want you to look into my eyes. Do I look like I know fuck all about magic?
Look, I'm asking you as a collective. You seem to know this gentleman, at least more than I do. I've at least had a conversation or two with him. You know, maybe it came up.
We left the one that knows it all about this with him.
From
You know,
what
I
I
gotta
gather,
assume that.
it seems to be possibly fey in nature. I don't know if that means that there was some kind of broken contract or he just pissed off the wrong person.
Huh. Yeah, that seems a bit outside my purview. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mostly do gimmicks. And
Yeah, I can tell.
and I buy my I mean, I make some of my enchanted goods, but
Where do you buy the other ones from?
from this little shop and kind of in the slums of the city called Finders Keepers.
Griffin watches as just a single vein appears in Murzol's neck.
Sorry, low-hanging fruit. I had to reach for it. I had to grab that.
Well, it
I
makes
had to
sense.
give you. I had to open the door.
This kind of shit wizard makes sense he'd go there.
So what's so special about this Finders Keepers that's where you buy your product from?
I mean,
If you
it's
don't mind me asking.
one of many. You can, honestly, I don't think that Dragonling knows a great deal about pricing things, so I can get these things for somewhat cheaper than on the open market. But I mean, I do make a few of my things here and in house. These boots, for instance.
The boots on your feet?
No, the ones on the counter here.
And what do these boots do?
Well, they kind of dampen the sound that you make when you step around.
Can you demonstrate it?
Griffin leans forward, like, oh, really?
I mean, I suppose I could demonstrate it. Kind of takes off his shoes and puts them on, and will kind of like stomp a little, and like it makes a little bit of a sound, but it is muffled. I call them the boots of elvenkind.
Is it because you're elven and you made
Half
them?
elven, but yeah. They're also a family. I wouldn't say recipe, but design. Passed down over the ages, You'll put them back on the counter.
How much for the boots?
These will run you, I'd say, a fair 2,380 gold piece.
Right. Well,
I don't know. I think you're just pulling that random number out of your buttocks. It sounds too specific to be a real number.
Does that include me
Rainy
not
says
taking your
how
ass
about
discount?
20?
It's a good point. How about 20?
How about 20 gold pieces?
About it.
I don't think I can go as low as 20.
I don't think you're thinking hard enough.
This cost me at least 1,300 to make.
It sounds like your fault, not ours.
Do I have to get the guards in here?
We're
For
not
Harold?
What?
Why do we need the guards?
I just
We're just
feel
having a conversation.
I feel a little. Oh, there's like an aura of intensity coming off this man.
Oh, just ignore that.
Are you just now? You're just being racist now. I haven't even threatened you yet. You just think that I'm large and scary, and I'm intimidating.
Are you discriminating against my half-orc friend?
I mean, to be fair, sir, you are very large and intimidating. And
yeah, so you're making a judgment based on my appearance. That's fucked up.
I guess it is. My bad. I shan't do it again.
He's really the biggest cuddly teddy bear you've ever met.
Right.
No, I'm willing to let this go. If you let go, it's for 20 gold. Otherwise, I'm writing a letter to my senator.
I think rolling intimidation, like, it's a different kind of intimidation. It's still intimidation.
It's the legal intimidation.
It's like one of those charisma it's one of those intimidation checks I would allow charisma for. Oh Lord!
My coin.
It's catching.
Right. This tracks for Murzol trying to be fancy with his words and weasel shit out of there.
Yeah. Listen, sir, I do apologize. I did make an assumption. I shouldn't have. I do need a turn a profit either way. So, by all means, write to Senator if you must.
Alright, so now I'll kick his ass? What's happening here?
He's just a close-up magic wizard.
Okay. Can Griffin kind of just look around the rest of the store and get like a feel for what else he has? Not like looking in detail, just like glazing over the inventory. What kind of stuff am I looking at?
Sure. Looking around, of note right now, you can see, you would see a couple kind of weapons of like various sorts and armor pieces that all seem like vaguely magical to your eyes. In particular, you would see a kind of this handbag of sorts on a rack. These boots are noticeable, and you would see also on the counter this small little stone. It seems to be priced pretty high from the little name tag on it, or the little price tag.
What's the name tag say?
The price tag.
Is everything in here just overpriced? Is that the vibe I'm getting?
I mean, probably.
It's no finders keepers, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's no finders.
So to appreciate the little guy. Because you know what that little guy never did? He never racially profiled me, so...
Griffin kind of just leans back onto the counter. You know, we've got kind of a history with finders keepers. And it'd be a real shame if they just never did business with you.
Kind of thinks to himself, like, do you have to sway over them?
Griffin is making like intense eye contact doing this.
Venus did make, even though Dyto doesn't remember the Dragonling's name.
I don't think they introduced themselves to any of you.
Like, I know the last time we
they might have introduced, but I don't know.
The last time we interacted, them and Venus got along fairly well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we could get a little bit of sway.
No, you don't say that. We got a lot to sway with him.
Alright, I'll allow an intimidation check from Griffin at advantage. Again, this is one I would allow a charisma intimidation from, if you wish.
Come on, Griff. You have advantage. That's above 10.
I mean, I will take above 10.
Yeah, with a 14, they'll just kind of sigh, like, I can lower the price of these boots to 1,500. No less.
It'd be very funny if after the end of this, we're just like, nah, we don't want it anyways. 1,500 is a lot more reasonable, though.
It is. Like, the problem is, Griffin could really use this, you know?
Yeah.
I definitely don't have 1,500. You know what I mean?
How much do you need?
I'm sitting right at like 700 gold right now.
I mean, I have the other 800. I could cover you.
But, man.
Like, Murzol has his own personal reasons for, like, why he wants gold, but, like, from a mechanical helping the party standpoint, I have nothing to really spend my gold on.
Venus has, like, no gold, but I think that's because last time we were at Finders Keepers, she bought something.
You guys haven't really made gold from Port Hathaway to here at all. Yeah.
So I'm fine to float you the 800 with also like the meta knowledge of like if we're gonna be fighting dragons have orcs. We're probably not gonna be hurting for gold soon enough. That's if we survive a dragon and if I don't know the cult of the dragon leads us to fighting dragons.
You never know. It could.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
So it's completely up to you, Kenny. But like, if you want it, say the word. I'll float you the 800. Oh god, it's already past 10.
It is. Oof.
I'll tell you what. Griffin will take a loan. I'll pay it back to you. All right. So as we get, just because the stealth roll in particular, like I'm good at stealth, but my heavy armor isn't.
Yeah, this will at least like even it out for you.
Yeah. So I am zeroing out my finances, but I will, with the 800, I'll be able to buy the boots.
Yeah, because I think last time we were at Finders Keepers, Venus bought the weapon of warding.
Yeah.
Bought that. She bought the spore plate armor and the mascot.
Yeah.
Murzol got the weapon of warning for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys bought that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which also, yeah, you should be rolling your initiatives with advantage there.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh well, it's come up once, and honestly, advantage probably wouldn't have made a difference without that.
Yeah, the weapon of warning. Yeah.
But all right. Fancy boots.
Yeah, there's your fancy boots.
Let's go. Now it's just a straight stealth check for you.
I think now's a good place to leave it off. Unless you guys want to buy anything else here, it's past 10 though. So.
I have spent the majority of my gold.
Yeah. So, usually for our little goodbye thing, we go around, tell people who we are. So, today we're gonna start with that way. Venus.
Hello, I'm Dyto. I will be back on Monday playing Aethertech Wars, where I am a Chaos Fairy. I think we just got done with a bar fight that I started because Dyto missed the last two, and I really wanted a bar fight.
Hell yeah.
So Yeah, I tied a bunch of people's shoes together, and then me and a drunk party member just laughed at him and started a bar fight. While the party was split. So yeah, check that out because it's a hell of a time. And then I'll be back the week after that with Curse of Strahd, and I'm here every Thursday.
Griffin, your turn.
Hey everybody, I'm Kenny. I have the absolute pleasure of playing Griffin every Thursday here on the Random Rhapsody Network. You can also find me at the Bard Rock Cafe and Bard Rock Network series of podcasts. I'm the Dungeon Master for our main game, and I make various guest appearances. Other than that, you can find me on all my socials as some variation of Kenny Rules. And yeah, thanks for watching.
I broke the chat box, guys.
Whoops.
Shouldn't be messing
It's
with
okay.
stuff.
Scruffy can fix it. Nope, it's back.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post. Murzol, your turn.
That's me. I'm Murzol, aka DJ Stevosaurus. That's where you can find me on all my socials. You can catch me back here every week playing Murzol, and possibly other places, so keep your eyes, ears, and nose open. You can smell me coming. That's the joke there.
And I have been Matthew or Arco, the GM for today's wacky silly game. You can find me here every Thursday, and I don't know, you probably can't find me anywhere else. I'm not even sure at this point. But tune in to... What? You found me?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
But tune in to this channel next Monday for Aether Tech Wars, and then next Wednesday for Magic Nights. And yeah. Bye.
Bye.